Mr. Paul, man, we just want to have a conversation.
We're not the police, brother.
We're not the police. We don't think you're a bad guy, man.
Yeah. All right.
Appreciate you, man. Genuinely, my friend, if we thought you were a bad guy, we wouldn't be here talking with you. So, who are you coming here to meet today? Did she tell you how old she was?
Yes.
How old did she say she was?
She said she was.
All right, look.
You know
First
what,
of
man?
all, fam, I don't know why these niggas off the bat they admit to it, bro. I'm not gonna lie. If I ever got caught doing this, all right, pause, bro. I would never get caught doing this, gang. But my first thought would not be to admit to doing to any of this, bro. You feel me? Did she tell you how old she was? No, gang. No, I didn't know. I wasn't aware, bro. But they just snitch on themselves. But it's crazy. It's crazy.
I love when men are honest.
Yeah.
Genuinely, I could just sit down right next to you and talk to you, man. I understand that, what's going on with you and your wife, man, but, why did we decide to make a decision like this today?
Thought I was making a relationship, and she seemed very focused on wanting to do something, and it was fun.
You already
She
started.
asked me
Hold
some
on. Just
questions
peep. Just
about how I
peep.
felt about her being that young. I thought that was a very mature thing for her to say. I understand what's going on now.
I mean, you seem like a very successful man. Why would you do something like this?
Interested in the thrill, the excitement. Not very much exciting me right now, so she said she spoke a couple different languages, just seemed like really intelligent. I don't know.
Bro,
Just-
and I'm telling y'all, that's why lust is one of the 7 deadly sins, bro. This nigga rich as fuck, bro, but he wanted to goon to little girls so bad. Think about this, bro. Very rich, successful white man, bro, but his downfall was he wanted to goon to little girls too bad, bro. That was his downfall, bro. That's crazy work to think about, bro. That was his downfall in life, bro.
Interesting.
I mean, she's young enough to be your granddaughter. What could you guys have in common besides?
Nothing.
So was it all purely sexual?
I was definitely interested in that, but felt like we were having a relationship of some kind.
Okay, so you would have tried to build up to a relationship with her? How would that have worked?
Yeah, obviously it wouldn't have worked out except being friends and
Sneaking around, like, because I mean,
Yep.
can't take her to any events,
You're right.
company events, family events.
you're right. Would have just ended in tragedy, would have been stupid.
I really do see the regret on your face.
Yeah, I do too.
This is my friend here, Gordon.
Gordon Flowers. Nice to meet you, buddy.
So, I mean, I just have to ask, like, I have to see this as being a catalyst from something else. So, when we're on, like, apps like Telegram or anything like this, or is stuff being sent that kind of, like, maybe kind of got your mind startled off into this?
I got on Instagram and was just kind of seeing what was out there, and it feels like there's a lot of that going on.
A lot of what going on?
Young girls wanting to look older.
I'm not saying you've been hitting them up. I have young girls hit you up in your messages before?
Yeah, when I would respond to something or I'd comment on a picture or something, people would seem interested.
How would you start out the comments with him?
I'd just comment on something that they'd posted or something like that. I don't know. If I saw somebody that looked like they were, I don't know, upset about their appearance and that, it just seems like a lot of young people just don't.
So try to be like a father figure, in a sense.
Really trying to do that, and some folks would show real interest in.
Yeah, buddy, this nigga's not safe around your kids, fam,
because
because ain't no way this nigga talking about some. He DMs little girls to be a father figure to be safe for them, bro. Nah, we can get Buddy smooth up out of here. That's crazy excuse. That's a crazy excuse. Hey, Buddy, do you text a little? Ain't gonna lie, but that's better than no excuse, though. He said he texts them to be a father figure to them, to guide them into the right direction. That's better than a lot of the excuses that I've seen in the past, bro. You feel me? A lot of them said they knew they were gonna meet Gideon right here, you feel me? But all right, this is a better excuse than usual, bro.
subject. Sometimes I post a picture about where I was traveling.
You don't have to tell us where you work, but what kind of work do you do?
Do you still
I'm a sales manager.
you still work for Simeon's?
Siemens, yeah.
That's a great job.
Yeah, and I'm sure I've f***ed it up now. So
We're not the police, and I mean we don't want anything from you. I don't want you to think
I
like
think of this as more like a kind of an intervention in a way.
we're just fathers that genuinely care about kids.
really appreciate it.
Yeah, we believe there's other ways of solving some of these issues, and you know when we look at you, you're an upstanding guy.
Now, if you just like ran
got your
off and
shit
stuff,
together.
it's one of those things where it's like, okay, well, you know what? People that run away from their problems, they're never repentful. You know, I mean, are you a man of God?
I was.
You was. What happened?
What? Are you a man of God? I was, bro. Yeah, these niggas don't help their case, bro. I don't understand why. As soon as they get caught, bro, they start admitting everything, bro.
I got divorced and my church didn't want me involved anymore.
Are y'all officially divorced yet, or still just separated?
We've been divorced a long time.
Long time.
I'm even remarried now, and that's even more sad. Because
Oh my
wow.
gosh.
I'm really in love with my wife, and just things have been really hard. She's got a bunch of physical issues, and just I guess I was just feeling dry, and
Like, was she just not pleasing you?
yeah, and she kind of can't, so it's kind of.
But you know those
should really
vows,
stay in-
sickness and health.
She got what?
She kind of can't, so it's kind of.
But you know those
should
Oh.
really
vows,
stay in-
sickness and health, to death do you part, man. Like, let's say the flip side and she went for a younger man because of your ailments or maybe a shortcoming, how would that make you feel?
Yeah, I would feel bad. I would feel betrayed.
I'm even more disappointed in you now, Mr. Paul, because I think I misread this. You know, that's just a sad thing to hear. And then you know how women are. When they're cheated on, they feel shame. And then they always compare themselves to the other woman.
Yeah, we kill it.
I'm trying to figure out this catalyst of like where this happened, because I don't think this just started just out of the blue.
When you need to cure the cancer, you got to find out where it started and cut it out. Did you have any experiences as a kid, maybe?
No, I think I was always like a top student, and I wasn't as attractive to the girls and that. And now that I'm more successful, it seems like I can.
Gotcha.
People talk to me and
Right.
see me more. But as I've gotten older, become invisible again.
Man, no homo, but you're for your age, 68, right?
Yeah.
For your age, you're a good-looking dude, man. You could have the pick of the litter.
Your wife that you have now, did she have these medical issues before you married her? Or
They were actually happening as we met. And she's
enough.
got mobility issues and stuff with her knees.
is she young too? Or
Once again, Brody's leaving his sick wife and he's getting remarried and he's also messing with a little girl. Just a shitty dude overall. Bully, you can't get mad though. If we have one life, I can't blame him for living his life how he wants to live his life, bro. If he wants to bounce between the diamonds and shit, okay, one wife is dying. Okay, we get a new wife, bro. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's innovative, bro. You see what I'm saying? One wife is dying, we get a new wife. Straight like that. Simple. Vroom, vroom, bro. You feel me? Just moving along. But the only thing I can't support, bro, is the minors on the side, bro. Is the minors on the side, bro.
He's 40.
So I mean, you like them young, but you know, I think we're a little bit too young this time. I mean,
Yeah, for sure.
this message right here, this is why we have to have this conversation. You said, I will be an adult with you. My adult body will envelop and dominate your young adult body. Will you act like an adult at the same time, or will you be my good little girl?
All right. Let's re-go over what that wow.
For sure.
This message right here, this is why we have to have this conversation. You said, I will be an adult with you. My adult body will envelop and dominate your young adult body. Will you act like an adult at the same time, or will you be my good little girl?
Yeah, we gotta get this nigga up out of here, Gramps. Yeah, we gotta get you gone, bro.
Jesus.
You said scenario time. I'm gonna sit on the couch and have you.
She had said she liked these scenario things and liked what I'd written.
I was wondering if you were an author or something.
that.
With you sitting on my lap, I will use to probe your mouth. Your natural response will be to on it. I'll encourage you to practice and harder on one finger, and then I'll use two fingers.
Jesus Christ, that's terrible.
I know it's hard to hear now, but why wasn't it hard whenever? I mean, something was hard when these were being written, but why wasn't it hard for you to send this to her, man?
I don't know. I was in play. I was in the meaning of the moment. The self-gratification is better than the physical. At that point, she's not even really a real person.
yeah, but unfortunately she is real. That's what sucked here.
Did you bring any condoms with you?
No,
So you weren't going to use any protection?
I actually wasn't thinking we were going to get that far.
Really?
To be perfectly honest.
I think the chat logs would say differently.
She was asking me if I was sure I wanted to do this. I was reading that as she wasn't sure she wanted to do this.
What was
Yeah.
your reply to that?
I said I was worried about it, anxious about it. You know what I said.
Yeah, we do, but this is kind of how it works, man. We're making you say the tough stuff. That's where you have to get to for you to get the full realization psychologically.
If you don't look at it and just shove it under the rug, it's going to
Yeah,
come up. You
yeah.
put dirt under a rug enough time,
Yeah.
the dirt's going to be popping out again.
As successful as I am and all that stuff, I don't really have any power in my life.
Why do you say that?
It just feels like I'm constrained by work, constrained by having to be a certain way with my family and my wife. And this was a way to
Escape.
Breaking
something
Bad.
different, escape kind of thing. Yeah, didn't think of it as hurting somebody, or I was also very conscious of not wanting anybody to know, and it was stupid.
That statement right there where you said you didn't want anybody to find out, that shows me that you have guilt in this, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
That means
Shame.
a lot to us, you know what I mean?
We just wish you had enough shame not to
Go
go with this, but I mean, some shame is better than no shame. Do your sons have any kids?
My oldest boy is expecting in October.
If he has a daughter, oh man, I don't.
You're absolutely right.
How do you think your kids would react if they did find out about this?
They'd like cut me off.
Right.
Where did you tell your wife you were going?
Just working. She doesn't ask.
Yikes.
Because you're gone a lot anyway.
Yikes. And he has a grandchild, bro. It's crazy. How do your child, man, you're getting remarried, you're getting your life back on track. Okay, old wife died, you get a new wife, bro. You have a grandkid, bro. But you can't mess with kids and have a grandkid at the same time, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's like, think about it, right? That's like a fish eating a fish. If that shit makes sense. If that shit don't make sense, I don't know what to say.
It's a dog-eat-dog world.
I mean, I just can't believe that this is your first time stepping out on her. Have you stepped out on her before?
No.
So why the first time you're gonna step out on your wife?
The first time, Jet never cheated on his wife before, fam. The first time he cheats on his wife, it's with a
complete AI creation platform.
Yeah.
Too good to be true. In retrospect, it seemed like the only person that was chatting with me consistently was this person. You can see in the logs I was interested in what was going on with her.
I'm not judging you at all because that's not what we're here for, but it seems like most of the logs that I read, it seemed like it was just straight up nothing but sexually driven for you.
Yeah, I was kind of addicted to
The thrill.
the feeling, the thrill, and it was helping me get myself off and all that.
How did your Instagram get nuked? How did it get deleted?
I'd liked a lot of other pictures and stuff from younger girls.
Other
It was
girls.
definitely trending toward the young side.
Were images sent of younger girls to you on your Instagram?
No, there was one girl that was like seeing that she was doing some live things.
What was she doing in those lives?
It seemed like, she was just setting up to do OnlyFans or something like this.
Gotcha.
What do you think your attractive level goes to? Like how young?
Yeah, 18, 18, later in high school.
But you said it was
Why did he just say it like it was something normal, bro? In high school? Gang, why are we acting like this is a normal thing, bro? Come on, bro. We're devolving as a society, bro. And mind you, he's doing this under zero pressure, bro. Zero pressure, bro.
tracking younger.
It was more high school stuff. I was definitely interested in seeing a girl that went to a certain high school, and I'd try to connect with some of the other people in their circle and
Yeah, like her.
kind of see how that worked. I mean, it was almost like, it's fucking stupid now to say it, but it just felt like being involved or something.
Would you ever do this in real life? If there was a group of high schoolers, would you try to get involved in real life, or did you feel emboldened because it's online, more animated,
Yeah, sure. I was anonymous. On my account, I didn't even really put any pictures of myself.
I'm not trying to get vulgar here, but can you tell me what this is, Mr. Paul?
Yeah, that's Mike.
Why are we sending all these images of your to a 13-year-old girl through email?
I was trying to explain to her what was happening to me physically. It just didn't seem like she was connected with her own body, and things. I didn't want her to not know what was being talked about.
Have you find yourself kind of in a teacher role? Because it seemed like you were teaching her.
Yeah, she didn't seem as into actual stuff as some of the other people, and I was like, I just didn't want her to be surprised if we.
What do you mean as some of the other people?
Some of these young girls were talking about sex all the time.
Right.
I'm not saying you were out looking for them, but there was other young girls that were kind of throwing themselves at you online.
Yeah, I mean, they would post something online, and then I'd respond, and there'd be some back and forth.
If we were to look at your phone, would there be any images in there where we're gonna have to take a pause and be like, yo, or you wouldn't want your family to go through your phone and see some stuff?
What the business is not what the business is, gang.
Back to like the teacher role, like you were saying, like, I mean, you really were trying to take on a teacher role. You said, I will guide you. I'll take your hand and fingers and help you find your so you can stimulate yourself.
Yo, fam. Look, when these pedos go into extreme detail, bro, I low-key start losing my mind, bro. They be going so deep into detail, bro. Like I'm gonna use my fingers to open you so you can stimulate yourself, gang. Mind you, this nigga has a grandkid, bro. Mind you, he's getting remarried, bro. He has a grandkid, bro. You feel me? And niggas talking like this. Bro.
Like, you're teaching her about the human anatomy. What could possibly make you attracted to something or someone that you have to teach literally everything to?
I even had that thought that it seemed like this was not going to be good for her and wouldn't be good for me then either.
But you're here.
Yeah, I'm sure that there was part of it of just being in charge.
I know there's a part where you said that you wanted her to be on top so she can be in charge, and she said that, basically like she doesn't really want to be in charge because she doesn't know what she's doing.
Okay.
Yeah.
On top of that, Gramp wants to be dominated by a old girl. That's crazy work. He said he wants to be on bottom. Like, this is his fantasy. His fantasy is to be dominated by a at his grown age, bro. It gets sad, bro. He's a gooner, bro. You feel me? These are the niggas that goon now who be playing like they a gooner, but whole time they're just gooning their life away, bro. He's rich too. But look, when niggas get money and they're gooners as well, that's when niggas start becoming like Diddy. That's when niggas start becoming like Diddy, bro. That's when you really gotta start watching niggas, bro. You feel me?
That's when you became.
And I kind of said, I'll teach you about what that is.
And this is where I'm confused. Earlier you said that she seemed more mature, but this doesn't seem like it was mature at all.
She was speaking different languages. I just said, wow, you know, you're really smart. And it just seemed like she had lots of interests. I mean, that's what I meant. It was.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what she was like, but it just seemed like she was. Actual, honestly, God, she was happy to hear my voice.
Does your wife not talk to you that much?
You know, it's a hard thing. Come home pretty late. I'm on the road. I'm trying to restart things with her, and it just seems like we're missing.
Well, I mean, obviously, like I said,
this is obviously taking a lot of my time and focus away, and I shouldn't have.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's hard to make an emotional connection with the wife if the emotional connection is being given to somebody else, man.
Yeah, you're right.
Seems like she probably needs you right now, considering she's going through so much health issues.
And I would also,
She does.
I bet she's probably talked to you about saying maybe you've been distant lately. I know women.
Okay, look, right? Let's analyze this nigga real quick, right? Dying wife. Check. Okay. He gets new wife. Check. Right? He leaves dying wife for new wife. Check. Okay, bravo. He make new wife. He talks to kid. X. No, man.
And they are very good at sensing when their man is drifting away.
And I talk about wanting sex and wanting to do more, and she says, well, you know, soon.
I mean, she still needs to heal, man, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
How long have y'all been married for?
10 years.
10 years.
Yo, police pop up like a Terminator, bro. They be blowing me.
Yeah, right here. We're just here having a conversation. Mr. Paul, you're not going to talk to 15-year-old girls ever again, right?
No, sir.
And you're not going to come to meet 15-year-old girls anymore?
No, sir.
And you're not going to send your picture to no young kids, girls anymore, right? 10-year-old girls.
Shake my hand and promise me that?
Promise?
Will you look that officer in the eye and promise him that as well?
Yes, sir. I'm not do this again.
Do what again?
Talk to a young girl. Anything else with you?
This is your last time. Praise God.
Honestly, though, bro, like, he did it the best he could, bro. Look, right? I honestly believe that he realized he was already cooked, right? So instead of fighting back, he just accepted the cookedness. You feel me? He realized it was game over, so he just let it happen. So sometimes that's all you gotta do, bro.